My name is Andiala, and I'm currently studying at Collège Maisonneuve in social science. I'm currently doing my sixth semester, which means I'm ending my third and final year of college. Social science is a large program that can direct you in many types of jobs like psychology, teaching, child studies, and many more. In my case, when I applied in this program, I wanted to be a sexologist. A sexologist can do many things like education, research, activist, and many more. For me, the main reason I wanted to be a sexologist was to teach younger kids in school about the sexual experience. That could be a challenge because when explaining something to kids, it is good to have a visual support like a PowerPoint. And with these types of presentation, it is important that your spelling is correct. Now let's open Virtual Writing Tutors, a website that can help you with any kind of writing problem. So first, I'm going to open a navigation page with Chrome. At the top of my screen in the middle, I'm going to type the name of my website, which is Virtual Writing Tutor. So as you can see, the link of the website is already appearing in the first row. So what I'm going to do is click on it. When you first enter in the website, the first thing that you can see is the logo at the top left corner of the website. On the opposite side, there are multiple icons that can be used if you want to share the link to multiple different social medias like Twitter, Facebook, and many more. Under the logo, in the middle of the page, still at the top, there is the navigation menu. This menu can be used if you want to navigate through the website and learn more about it. Under the navigation menu, there are multiple icons that are specific to a check you want to do. So, for example, if you want to check your grammar or your punctuation, or if you want to count your words. Then, under these icons, there is the text box. The text box is where you write the text you want to check. So you can write a big paragraph, essays, a phrase, a word, anything you want to check, or here you can write it there. At the bottom right of the text box, there are multiple icons. There are three example icons that can be used if you want to have an example of how the website will work. So, for example, if I click on example number 1, then it writes automatically a big text that I can use to check the grammar. But this is not what we're going to do today, so I'm just going to erase it. So as you can see, those three icons are used for example. Then next to that, there is the spelling check icon, the microphone, the speech icon, and the downloads. These can be used to check your spelling, use the microphone to talk and have it written on the text box, to hear how a word is pronounced, or to download the text you just wrote. In my case, the icon that would work best for me is the check grammar icon. So, for example, if I wanted to write consent can be with, wait, so in my case, if I wanted to write consent can be withdrawn at any moment, I would use the check grammar icon to see if I have any mistakes. So I click on it, and then it directly brings me to the feedback and the error profile. This is where you can see how much words you have, how much paragraphs you have, the numbers of errors, and the error density. So in my case, you can see that I have 2 errors, and my error density is 29%. So if I scroll down, they show me the errors that I have. So the first one is consent, and it's about capitalization. So of course, consent should have a capital C because it's at the beginning of the phrase. The second mistake that I have is withdrawn. They see it as a typo mistake. That means that the word is wrongly written. They also give me suggestions that can be the right way to write it. And in my case, it is withdrawn with an H. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in my text box and write the correct way to write my phrase. And to be sure that everything is 100%, I'm going to check grammar once again. And as you can see, it brings me back to my error profile and the error count is 0. That means there is no mistake in this phrase. This is how I would use virtual writing tutor. I hope it helps you and thank you for watching my videos.